So you're excited after all?
Just having a look.
It's a nice view. I usually forget to look out. Your bag looks pretty bulky. What have you got in there?
My notebook.
Casey,
I'm a journalist.
for your high school paper.
I'm writing an article. I don't get why it's such a big deal.
It's a distraction. You've always got your nose in that thing. Casey, look, I need your cooperation. Your help today.
Fine, I guess.
Imagine if you were stuck in bed all day. No one coming to visit you, not even your family.
Heaven.
Pardon? It's only for a few days. Just be good, please.
Give me a sec. All good now. See you later, Mrs. Beaumaris.
Thanks, Ted.
So what are you going to be up to?
I'm helping my mum.
Mrs. B, good luck.
Casey, come on. We've got a long day ahead of us. There'll be no time for dawdling. All right, here we are.
Now, who are you?
Casey.
Casey. Wonderful name. Very original. I'm Esther. Nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go solve a mystery about a goat.
Casey, come here.
She said she's up for it.
Right, okay. All right. Lily, this is Casey.
Hi, Casey.
I'll be busy in the general ward, so come see Lily if you need anything. Now, your job is to go to each of the patients' rooms and spend some time with them. Oh, Lily, did you find a spare fob watch?
Yeah, I think so. It's here somewhere.
See if the patients need anything, but otherwise just give them a bit of company. Got that?
Yep.
Found it.
Great. All right. Catch you later, Case.
Bye, Mum.
Okay, here you go. You can use it to keep track of the time. A lot goes on in a hospital. You can't be everywhere at once. I'll be busy today, so you're going to have to choose how you spend your own time.
What do you do?
Oh, me? Well, I'm a nurse, so some days it feels like a bit of everything. A lot of everything. When Joni quit, she left some big shoes to fill. The main thing is we've got to make sure the patients don't feel neglected. All right. Now, Mrs. Vaughan's room is just down the hall. That's a good place to start. She's really friendly. If I'm not off doing something, I'm usually just here. So head back anytime you need help.
Hello, dear. Come in, come in. Casey Beaumaris. My, you must have grown a mile a minute since I last saw you. How tall you've grown.
Nice to see you, Mrs. Vaughan.
Ida. Please, Ida. We're all friends here. Welcome to the hospital. Come in, please. Make yourself at home.
Do you know anything about this airship?
A little, I suppose.
Do you know where it came from?
Not really, unfortunately. I mean, the brochure said that it used to be a luxury German airliner. Oh, Mr. Bruce would be a good person to ask. He was a passenger on the ship, I believe, back when it was in commission. His room is on the level below this one, in the same spot, I think.
There was a nurse that quit recently. Joni?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a little while. Yes, Joni.
What was she like?
She was funny, that's for sure. Whenever you went by the nurse's station, one of them would be giggling. About what? I never knew.
Back, Mrs. Vaughn. Hi there, Casey. Want to top up?
Oh, yes, please.
How are you two getting on?
Good.
Good stuff.
Thank you, dear.
All right. I'll see you later today, Mrs. Vaughn. You too, Casey.
Bye-bye.
I wanted to ask about the people who work here, other than Mum.
Oh, well, I know a few of them. There's the nurses, Ted, who runs the shuttle, Devon the cook. Then there's Dr. Shen and... oh, who is it? Dr. Alavi. And the director, of course, Mr. Pettigrew.
I haven't seen any doctors.
Oh, they only come this way when they're needed. Usually they're in one of the other wards. Dr. Shen shares an office with your mum, the one just down the hall. You might catch her in it occasionally.
Thanks.
You're welcome, dear. It was like a little memory test.
I might go and have a look around.
Okay, then. I'll see you later, dear.
The world has been...
There, mate.
That's Mr. Avery, am I right?
Indeed you are.
What are you after?
I just realised that I should inform you. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but on Sunday there's to be a visit of critical importance.
You mean the council book?
Oh, you've heard? Oh, good.
What?
Dr. Bouchard?
What are you here for? Time to turn me sunny side up?
I don't work here.
Then what are you doing in my room?
I'm here with my mum.
Well, you're in the wrong room.
No, I'm meant to be here.
Then I return to my original question. As to your particular business in my room.
I'm just meant to come to visit and keep people company.
Well, I have no desire for company. Good day. You've returned.
Why can't I stay for a moment?
Do what you wish, but please stop discussing it with me.
Dr. Bouchard? Do you remember me? You were my doctor once, when I was a little girl.
Lean forward. That hair. Ruth's girl? Casey?
Yeah.
Casey, why are you here again?
I'm writing an article for the school newspaper.
Why don't you go off and interview someone then? Someone else.
I'm staying.
Suit yourself.
I'm going to leave.
You don't need to announce it.
Hi again.
Who are you?
Casey. My mum works here, Mrs. Beaumaris.
Ah, the head proctor. And I suppose she sent you to keep an eye on me.
Why would you think that? Are you alright?
I'm perfectly fine, thank you. I just haven't been given my medicine yet. Now, why are you in my room?
You haven't had your medicine.
The staff here are atrocious. Memory like a... what is it?
Goldfish?
No, that's not it. You look awkward, standing there in the doorway like that. Come on, in you come. Have a seat over there. Don't mind me. I'm just battling this confounded puzzle.
Mrs. Esther?
I didn't tell you to call me Mrs., and I don't want it. I'm done with being a Mrs.
Okay.
Never got much out of it anyway. Well, what is it?
What do you know about the airship?
What business is it of yours?
I'm writing an article.
Are you now?
I'm a journalist.
I'm sure you are.
Is it a secret?
There are plenty of secrets around here. Secrets in the present, secrets of the past. The future's the only thing that's clear, really.
You don't believe me? I'm writing for my school paper.
School paper? Never heard of it. Forget what I said. I know diddly squat about this place, except it's staffed by nitwits. Did you hear that? That's Bruce. Back from the cav. Excuse me for a moment. Well, out you get. You can come back later. Guten Tag, Mr. Bruce. How are you doing?
I'm preparing to rest.
Ah, good. Very good. You were in the cafe last night, right?
Yesterday. In the evening?
Mr. Bloody Fork, utterly bromidic.
Perhaps I was not present.
Oh, well, I was sitting down to dinner, as per usual pea and ham, minding my own business. Couple of minutes go by, and Mr. Fork plops down at the next table. Now, I happen to know Mr. Fork is an Aquarius, and I happened to read his horoscope in the weekly just beforehand. Before dinner last night, that is. So I tried to pass on the good news, and well...
Well?
He went off.
Mr. Fork?
Right off. He was yelling, he was shouting, not very loudly, I suppose, but he clearly didn't believe a word I was saying.
I see.
He said horoscopes were nonsense. Can you believe it? Nonsense. I told him my horoscope has been accurate for 79 days. Consecutive. Then he said, well, I was just seeing what I wanted to see. And then I said, what about Nostradamus?
Yes.
Nostradamus, predicting the start of the First War and then the end of the Second. Well, I couldn't abide it, Mr. Bruce. Couldn't abide. I walked right off, didn't even finish my peas. Mr. Bruce, you're a learned man, continental man. You have faith in Nostradamus, of course.
Miss Fitzgerald?
I just, I know you believe me, but if I were you, I'd keep a lid on it around Mr. Fork. That is, if you don't want your patient sorely tried.
Mrs. Fitzgerald,
What is it?
I must, rest.
Oh, of course. No need to tell me twice. I'll leave you to your now, Mr. Bruce.
Hi, Esther. Hello? Excuse me, what's your name? I'm just gonna have a look around, if that's okay. It says here your name is Tommy Hummel. Hi, Miss Tommy. a beautiful garden. You look after it, I suppose. Are these all yours? I planted some stuff in our backyard. It got really hot and I forgot to water. Anyway, you seem like a pretty good gardener. Your watering can is almost empty. Goodbye, Tommy. Miss, Hummel.
Dr. Shen to General.
Lunched?
Hello there. That's right, you're the Beau Morris girl. And of course, that's why you're here. It all comes together.
What's coming together?
You haven't been told? Well, that's an interesting decision. In any case, if you've been kept in the dark, I'll have to do the same. Apologies, my dear. Now, your name, Prithee.
My name is Casey.
Casey, is it? Very well, very well. My name is Neil Avery. You might have heard of me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come in. Have a seat.
Mr. Avery?
Yes, my dear.
Can you tell me what you know about the airship?
Ah, curious, are we? Very well. The year 1976. The man, Felix Pettigrew. He saw an opportunity that no one else had seen before. A derelict airship floating above a nowhere town.
Hey, that's my town.
Ah, my sincerest apologies. Within just a few months, he had convinced the town council to convert it to a hospital. And with some clever marketing, he raised capital investment from across the globe. A year later, and here we are, airborne, aboard a modern medical marvel.
Do you know where it was built?
Oh, you know, Europe somewhere. Mr. Bruce might know. He's Viennese.
Why was it made into a hospital?
Why? Why not? It's lovely up here. Your curiosity about the ship's provenance is intriguing. I always keep an eye out for what is interesting the populace. Yes. Excuse me for a moment. Good morning, Mrs. Vaughan.
Hello, Mr. Avery.
How are you this fine morning?
Well,
May I have a moment of your time?
Oh, of course. Is anything the matter?
Not at all. All I require is that you pay attention.
Certainly.
I was chatting to Felix, Mr. Pettigrew, the director.
Yes.
He was asking me for advice regarding the visit on Sunday.
The what?
Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize you hadn't been told. On Sunday, there's a very important person coming by. He'll be checking out the place, making sure it's all up to code, you know? Dotting and crossing.
Oh, okay then. Well, thank you for...
I'll likely be taking him on a tour of this place, showing him around. It's going to have to be spick and span. We'll all do our bit to tidy up the place. You'll have to put that knitting away for starters. Yes, there'll be no time for frivolous activities. We need to focus, to prepare. I've got to go. I've got to spread the word. We've got to get this place presentable. Goodbye, Mrs. Vaughan.
Goodbye, Mr.
Or yesterday. I won't tomorrow either.
I won't be.
Lily, my dear.
Mr. Avery.
Has Mr. Falk come down for lunch yet? With our VIP arriving in just 2 days, I must give our friendly fisherman a crash course in etiquette.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Mr. Falk, he passed last night.
What? Hugo?
He passed away. Heart attack in his sleep, rest his soul.
Oh my God. Did you know about this?
I only just found out too.
Oh. Now I'm sorry for both of us. He wasn't that old. How old was he?
76.
Oh. Well, that is getting on.
He was going to be 77 on Sunday.
Poor fella. God. He seems so healthy.
He was.
God. I've got to, does everyone know?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
I see. I must, it is time for lunch, I suppose. Yes.
Oh, right. Lunch. You should head to the cafeteria soon. It's down that way, on this level. I'll meet you there in a bit to show you how to order.